Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, here to guide our discussion on a vital health topic. Today we're talking about a recent review of exercise studies that highlights how strength training can be surprisingly effective in helping older adults improve their sleep. This is a significant finding, given that insomnia can affect up to 20% of seniors. I'm joined by my co-host, Alara Sky, who focuses on natural health approaches. Together, we'll delve into what these studies found and why this discovery is so important.
Thanks for having me, Ethan. The research we're looking at pooled results from 25 studies involving 2,170 older adults who struggle with insomnia. These individuals were tested in different exercise programs to see how sleep quality changed. The researchers wanted to identify which type of activity would have the greatest positive impact on sleep for seniors. Their findings are a reminder that some of the most effective solutions can be quite accessible.
Let's first talk about why insomnia becomes more prevalent with age. Some older adults may experience frequent awakenings, changes in bedtime, or early morning waking. Others may have medical conditions such as arthritis that lead to discomfort, or they might be on medications that keep them wired. This combination often disrupts a person's sleep patterns. It can lead to daytime fatigue, irritability, and an increased risk of health problems such as depression or even cardiovascular issues.
That's exactly right. And while sleeping pills might be a common solution, they carry side effects like next-day grogginess and confusion, not to mention other possible complications when used long-term. We know from decades of research that non-pharmacological approaches, such as exercise, a regular bedtime routine, and optimizing your sleep environment, can reduce the need for such medications. What's new here is the evidence pointing to strength training as particularly effective in helping seniors improve sleep quality.
Let's break down what the review considered. The researchers sorted out several categories of exercise: aerobic activities like brisk walking or swimming, balance or flexibility exercises like yoga or simple stretching, and strength training like lifting weights or using resistance bands. Then there were combined activities where participants did a mix of those exercises. Finally, they compared these to groups that didn't change their routine or only received basic advice like maintaining a consistent bedtime.
Right. And the results showed that strength training stood out, reducing insomnia scores by an average of 5.75 points. Comparatively, aerobic exercise reduced insomnia scores by around 3.76 points, and combined exercises lowered them by about 2.54 points. Basic sleep habit education reduced scores by 4.63 points. Though all these methods had some positive effect, strength training's impact was the most pronounced. This suggests that focusing on building muscle endurance and strength may do more than many people realize for improving overall sleep quality.
That's a fascinating takeaway. It implies there's something about working your muscles in a focused, resistance-based way that helps the body wind down more effectively at night. I often think of sleep as a period of physical and mental restoration. As we age, our muscles naturally decline if we don't continue to challenge them. Strength training seems to send a clear signal that the body needs good, restorative rest to repair and build those tissues.
Precisely. And the benefits don't stop at better sleep. Strength training has wide-ranging advantages for older adults, including improving bone density, balance, and muscle mass, which all reduce the risk of falls and injuries. When you add improved sleep into the picture, you're looking at a significant boost in daily energy, cognitive clarity, and overall well-being. It's a holistic gain rather than merely addressing insomnia in isolation.
Let's talk about how seniors can safely incorporate strength training into their routine. While the research is compelling, it's important to start slowly and choose exercises that match a person's current fitness level. Some might begin with light dumbbells like soup cans, while others may opt for simple body weight moves such as wall push-ups or chair squats. There are also resistance bands, which can be particularly easy on joints while still offering the necessary muscle challenge.
Exactly. Frequency matters too. 2 or 3 sessions per week, even at 10 minutes each to begin with, can be enough to start seeing improvements in sleep quality. People can work up to 30 or 60 minutes a week of dedicated strength training focusing on major muscle groups like the legs, back, chest, arms, and core. The key is consistency. It's not about overexerting yourself in a single session, but rather maintaining a routine that the body adapts to gradually.
Another aspect to consider is combining this exercise approach with sound sleep habits. Exercise alone is beneficial, but when it's paired with a calm, dark, and cool bedroom environment, the effects can be even more significant. Seniors with chronic insomnia might benefit from limiting exposure to blue light in the evenings, making sure their bedroom is free from unnecessary electronics, and sticking to a consistent bedtime.
That's right. Even the temperature of the bedroom, often recommended at about 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, can help promote better sleep. For those who are still struggling, it can be helpful to dim lights in the evening, reduce screen time, and explore other sleep routine tweaks. These steps, when combined with a moderate strength training program, can make a real difference in how quickly someone falls asleep and how well they stay asleep throughout the night.
Let's clarify some of the essential points we've covered in a simple Q&A format, so listeners have a quick reference. First question, what are the direct benefits of strength training for sleep?
Strength training helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. By engaging your muscles, you're essentially using more physical energy, which prompts the body to enter a deeper, restorative rest at night. That deeper rest leads to increased daytime alertness and overall better mood.
Next question, how often should you do strength training to see improvements in sleep?
The research suggests building up to 30 to 60 minutes of strength training per week is ideal, but you can start with as little as 10 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week. The point is to remain consistent and gradually increase the duration or intensity as you become comfortable.
Another question listeners might have, can people with health concerns like heart issues or arthritis still do strength training safely?
In many cases, yes. Still, it's wise to check with a health professional if there are existing conditions you're managing. Once cleared, you can modify strength exercises to reduce strain. Resistance bands, light weights, or gentle body weight movements are all ways to get started while respecting any limitations.
Some folks simply don't enjoy lifting weights. They might prefer walking or yoga. Are these options still helpful?
They absolutely are. Walking and yoga can also improve sleep, though the research points to strength training as being particularly effective. If lifting weights isn't appealing, consider other resistance-based moves like modified squats or push-ups. Even a small amount of muscle work goes a long way.
A final common question is, how long does it take to notice improvements in sleep once someone starts strength training?
It varies from person to person, but many people see differences in a few weeks. Others may need a month or two to experience consistent changes. Sleep quality is influenced by many factors, so staying patient and committed to the program is key.
It's clear from this discussion that older adults struggling with insomnia have a powerful, practical tool in their arsenal, strength training. It doesn't require fancy equipment or an expensive gym membership. And while aerobic activity and combined routines also help, strength training appears to deliver the biggest impact on improving sleep scores.
That's the essential message. Not only do you reap better sleep, but you also enjoy the many other benefits of a regular resistance routine: better balance, stronger bones, reduced injury risk, and higher overall vitality. For anyone who's been relying on sleep aids or feeling stuck in a pattern of poor sleep, this could be a valuable strategy.
So, to recap, insomnia can affect up to 20% of seniors. Sleeping pills often carry unwelcome side effects, but exercise, especially strength training, offers significant improvements. It reduces the time needed to fall asleep, helps prevent nighttime awakenings, and improves next-day energy. Starting small and focusing on consistency can make a real difference in how older adults feel.
Precisely. Combine that with a dark, cool bedroom environment. Limit blue light exposure in the evening, and maintain a predictable bedtime. Over time, these steps create a strong foundation for quality rest. With enhanced sleep, seniors often find themselves better able to engage in daily activities, socialize, and generally enjoy life more. It's a simple yet profound shift.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. I appreciate you being here with me, Alara, sharing these insights on how strength training can become a game changer for seniors battling insomnia.
Thank you, Ethan. It's been a pleasure discussing these findings. We hope today's information equips our listeners with practical steps to achieve better sleep and better health.
And thank you to everyone who joined us. If you've been dealing with sleep problems, consider adding gentle strength training to your weekly routine. This has been another edition of Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and we look forward to bringing you more valuable health conversations next time.